Hey guys, we're in chapter 2, operations with integers, and we're going to discuss multiplying integers today. We don't have any vocabulary today, and so we'll start off with the first example, but please don't copy what it says here. It says I'm multiplying integers with the same sign. Let's just go with multiplying integers because as I look at these examples, none of them, well, few of them have the same sign. And which brings me to a really simple rule that works for multiplication of integers and division. Basically, if the signs are the same, and you'll see me write this again later on, if the signs are the same, your answers are positive. If the signs are different, your answer shall be negative. Okay, so signs are the same, we have a positive answer. If the signs are different, the answer is negative. So here, when I'm multiplying in part A, negative 3 times a positive 12, the expectation is that my answer is negative because those signs are different. And then I just proceed with multiplication as I usually would. 3 times 12 is 36, so the answer to negative 3 times 12 is a negative 36. Similarly here, the signs are different, my answer is going to be negative. Go back to your multiplication tables, 4 times 7 is 28, and so that's what I get. Here, the signs are the same. Since no sign is given, I recognize that both of these are positive, and therefore 7 times 3 is just going to be a positive 21. I could put the plus sign in front of it if I wanted to, or I could just leave it as 21. 6 times 3 is 18. I've got negative times negative. The signs are the same. So even though you might want to put a negative, this answer is positive. Again, when multiplying or dividing, if the signs are the same, your answer is positive. So the answer to this is a positive 18. With this next one, the signs are different, so my answer will be negative again. Negative 9 times a positive 8 will give me a negative 72. And finally, negative 6 times a negative 6, the answers, both values are the same in terms of their sign, and therefore your answer will be positive, so my answer is just a positive 12. So as I mentioned before, when the signs are the same, your answer is going to be positive. So we should be able to rock through example 2. So here, this is multiplying integers with, I don't know why these titles are totally off. Multiplying integers with the same sign is what this should say, and I guess the other one should have been different. Whatever, confusion reigns. All right, so negative times negative. So multiplying integers can be the title of your example too, and negative times negative is a positive, so we're just going to rock a positive 12 here. Positive times positive is a positive, so our answer is positive 18 here. Negative times negative is, again, a positive, so we'll just get a positive 84 here. And positive times a positive, again, is a positive, and again, we have a positive 84. And here we have, this is actually properly titled, example 3 is multiplying integers with different signs. And of course, we talked about this earlier. We're going to swim through these very quickly. I don't know why I'm putting equal signs, just having fun. We're going to swim through these really quickly. This is a negative 10. This guy will be equal to a negative 70, and this one's a negative 44. Again, recognizing that the signs are different leads to a negative answer. Okay, guys, so when you're looking at a situation when there are 3 different terms, because the rules that we talked about in terms of the same sign, positive, different sign, negative, only applies for 2 numbers being multiplied together, or 2 integers. So when we have something like this, we actually have to take each 2 integers by themselves. So as I look at this, I've got to do negative 4 times 12, a positive 12, and that's going to give me a negative 48. So I get a negative 48 here, and then I have to multiply this negative 48 by a negative 5. So in this case, even though the signs were all different, right, well, you know, negative, positive, negative, my answer is going to end up being positive because ultimately I get a negative times a negative, and we get a positive 240. All right, let me draw a line like this so we can get to the next problem. So just like that one, we need to take 2 terms at a time. So this becomes negative 7 times 9, and we'll work with the negative 6 later. Negative 7 times 9 is going to give me a negative 63. Now I'm going to multiply my negative 63 times negative 6. Of course, our answer will be positive because we remember that the same sign yields a positive answer, and so we have a positive 378. Our skills with negative and positive numbers also lead us to problems like this one here in example 5, where we have to simplify and evaluate expressions. So take a look at what we have. We've got this, and we need to simplify it. There's no values for A and B, so we know that we're just going to, in a sense, make this look a little bit simpler. Join something like terms together, do what operations we can. And here I've got a -7 and a +4. I can multiply them because this, in essence, is -7 times A times 4 times B. Now, I can't multiply A and B with anything, but I can definitely multiply these guys. So I end up with simplifying this expression to being -28AB. And this other expression down here, or this expression down here in part B that I'm going to evaluate is 3 times x times y. I'm going to substitute in values for x and y, which are 2 and -6. So I get 3 times 2 times -6. When I multiply 3 times 2, I get a +6 times -6 is going to give me a -36. All right, so Tyler, what's the assignment? He doesn't know. Tyler, what's the assignment?
Problems, pages 86 through 88, problems 19 through 41, odd, 45, 47, 48, and 50 through 53.
Thank you very much. Do you approve of this assignment, Effie?
Yes, I do.
Excellent. All right, guys, have a good one.